Hello everyone! Anxiety and depression have a very important existential meaning. They tell us whether our life is going into the right or the wrong direction. Anxiety is a signal about the future. When we experience anxiety, when we are facing something new, when life makes a new demands on us, when we need to change something, to grow and develop. For example, we need to change a job or to start a new relationship, to move out of the town, to come out as a gay, for example. And if we are unwilling to do these changes, we are afraid, passive, inactive, we just want to lie on the sofa and wait till our life situation will resolve on its own. In this case, if we will not act, we will experience chronic anxiety. Sometimes patients coming to me with anxiety, OCD, panic attacks, generalized anxiety disorder, and they are explaining their symptoms. And I'm telling them this is just a symptom, but the problem is much deeper. Tell me about your life situation. And indeed, almost in all cases have a very difficult life situation. They live with a toxic people, for example. Then I tell them, change your life situation and your anxiety disorder will disappear on its own. Depression, on the other hand, is a signal about the past. Person is more prone to depression when he or she rethinks his past, their past actions, decisions, choices, and they understand that as a result of these choices, now their life already has gone into the wrong direction. They don't like their life situation and they end up experiencing depression because their psyche is telling them, try to get out of this, do something. And once again, when patient with depression comes to me, I always tell, do something, change your life situation, because later you will regret again. Don't lose one more year of your life, because when you will look back, you will regret again. And also in depression, okay, what happened in the past, okay, it happened. Just come to terms with it, accept it. No need to just die right now. And very often, people experiencing so-called existential crisis. It's a personal crisis when a person rethinks their whole life, and if a person understands that he or she lived wrongly, then they will not be able to come out of this crisis. But if you understand that your past choices and actions corresponds to the needs of development of your psyche and corresponds to the meaning of your life, then you can easily come out of this existential crisis. Also, sometimes people with depression, people facing personal crisis, especially like in mid-30s or in their 40s, they, in order to get out of this crisis, they immerse themselves into completely new circumstances. They leave their family, move out to another country, and they feel renewed, as if they have no past and no future, only present. So a new, unusual element appears, which introduces a new variable in this equation, and a person can get out of this existential crisis.